Here we go again. I know I did a solid job. I've recorded what this looks like already in the bathroom, so I have quite an idea as to what I should expect. The hairline's solid. It's a bit diagonal. That's just how my hairline naturally is. I use the small clipper, the very small one, to be able to do the sides here fairly well. This one looks a bit more round on camera than it does in person. It looked a lot more sharp like that, but hey, I'll take that. Now that I'm looking, it looks like, oh, never mind. It looked like I shaved a bit too low. But no, it's, yeah, it's fine. I even did the under my ears. They're shaped up under my ears. Or beyond my ears, however you want to say it. Pretty solid job. All right, let's show the back. Show it excessively high and then excessively low. Trying to show all angles here. Oh, that might have been a bit too close. Might not have been able to see it then. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I need to actually see this myself the second time around so I don't go out looking like a mess, because the last time I checked, well before finishing the haircut, the left side of the back of my head looked a bit patchy, so it looked a bit big at the back, around the first the lower 2/3 of the back of the head on the left side, and then it looked a bit cut lower down for the top third, if I explained that fairly well. Razor bumps, they're making progress as well. Hey, slowly but surely we get in there, and it doesn't hurt at all, except here where the big bump was, which I was pulling at like this yesterday. That hurts a bit, but only a little bit. No, absolutely nothing I can't handle. Yeah, absolutely solid, amazing. I think I did a really solid job. I even did the back. I set up, I used the mirror which you can open against the mirror on this the side of the bathroom, and then I just figured it out. It was so confusing to cut using the small clipper around the back on the sides, and then doing the back line. That was extremely confusing, but I eventually got the hang of it using both my hands, and doing this entire haircut by myself has just built a lot of self-trust. Like I could trust myself a lot more when shaving my facial hair. I could trust myself in the past, but a lot more now. Like the levels of self-trust have just gone even higher. And I'm starting to think I may not actually go back to the barbers, not for a very long time, because I take pride in the end result. But anyway, I've got to go and look back at this and see see the final result of my haircut, and then I'll talk about everything else I want to talk about. The next half minute is going to be just me showing the equipment that I use in order to actually get all this done. Right, here goes. I just needed a massive change. I just needed one big fat change. So I cut my hair, shaved my armpits, and also cut my pubic hair. I used the scissors to cut my pubic hair to start with, but then I also used the small clipper that I used to cut my to shape my hair with. But I think it will be okay, especially for now when I'm not having sex, because I'm not it's all clean. The equipment's all clean and that, and I've sanitized the small clipper. But in the future, what I'll do is I'm gonna just so hygiene is creme de la creme, top of the top. I'm gonna use the same sort of small clipper, but I'll use I'll use one each. So one to shape my head up with my hair with, and then one to cut my pubic hair with. I just eventually thought I may as well use this small clipper to cut my pubic hair with as well, because it would just make it look nicer, even though I was feeling fearful of getting razor bumps, and it doesn't seem like I've got any. I think I'm gonna be okay, especially now when I'm not having sex. I certainly will keep clean during sex for sure, but just as a precaution, I'll use one each. So one to shape my my hair with, and then, well, my head with really, and then the other one for the pubic hair. And I like the end result a lot more with the pubic hair. I like the end result a lot more than compared to using scissors. I just thought, after doing all this, I just thought, I'm actually fuckable now. I'm I am fuckable now. Like I'm in a position where that I actually look okay. I look okay in all areas. I certainly could get in shape a bit more. I have a lot of muscle building to do. My arms are getting bigger. My arms are getting bigger. This t-shirt's getting tighter, and eventually I am gonna have to throw it away. In my head, I was calling myself a champion. I said I felt like a champion, even though that's not a feeling, that's a belief. But yeah, that's why I put this shirt on. That's why I put this shirt on today, as a subliminal sign of victory for this haircut, and just shaving, just everything, basically like a complete makeover. And also for using a clipper for my pubic hair rather than just scissors, it makes my pubic hair, well, the area, look a lot more pleasant rather than patchy. It looks nice. It looks more than okay. I think it was really confusing to get the sides when shaping up the back of my head, but I used the mirror that you could pull open in the bathroom and look at the reflection of the large mirror that was there to be able to help me with the right side, and then I'll have to turn over on the left side, either that way or maybe the other way around. I don't remember. But yeah, the haircut was absolutely solid. I thought, you know what, this time I'm actually gonna shape up the back line. I am actually gonna shape up the back line and do the sides. I did these sides too. I didn't actually use scissors to cut these bits. I used the small clipper. I used the small clipper for my head first and my pubic hair. I think I prefer that way around, so that no pubic hairs are going onto my head. And I've sanitized the equipment, so I think I'll be more than okay with that. But again, as things progress and a lot more money's coming my way, I'll invest in getting 2 separate ones, and more high quality ones than the one I have, because I think that isn't the best that's out there. I don't think it's the best that's out there. I saw a clipper that Kevin Samuels used. I didn't go online to see the clipper that he used, but yeah, the one that he held rest in peace, the one that he held, it looked a lot more high quality than the one I have. Let's just put it like that. I really like the end result. Now I just got to keep doing it and get really comfortable with shaping up the back of my head and all that, and then eventually we'll move on to fades. But yeah, amazing in all areas. All of this that I'm doing for myself is making me think that I really am helping myself out, and I'm going to really fulfill what I'm now thinking of as a prophecy. That I am going to be able to live a life I really consider ideal, I truthfully consider ideal. And me doing this, for example, is breeding more and more self-trust every time I do it. And being able to rely on, by being able to rely on myself, that I won't mess my trim up. And I don't think I have. Maybe this isn't the best it can look, but that's fine. That's more than okay, because it's the second time I've cut my hair completely by myself. As in, like, doing the process completely by myself, including the shape up. I mean, this is something I should be doing, especially seeing as I don't want to go to the barbers and spend £20 for a fade. I don't want to right now, because I was going to say money's tight. I don't want to say that though, because I'd be putting myself in that scarcity mindset again, where I'm just trying to hold on to money rather than invest it and allow it to make me more, or allow it to have more cash coming into my accounts or account. Ooh, which one is it? Don't know. I'm not going to tell you that. But yeah, all of these little things here, certainly getting me more and more ready to move out. And in my head, I'm now thinking, there are just some conversations that I should not be having with my parents at this age, such as, where am I going out and why? And I'm just thinking, oh, or have you eaten? Them asking me, have I eaten? I've told them that I don't like that, because I can manage how I eat for myself. And I've been doing that better than ever, really, these past few days, a couple of days actually, since adding the precursors. Genuinely better than what they're doing, but they're asking me. I know I don't like it, and at 20 years old, I don't want that anymore. I'm done with that. And eventually, sooner or later, I'm gonna have to move out, and that's more than fine by me. I want my peace, and there are just some things that I shouldn't have to believe that I need to answer to anyone, such as if I've eaten or anything like that. It won't be for much longer. I don't know how much longer, but it won't be for much longer. But all these sorts of things, they're going to really help me out with actually creating an amazing future for myself. And in terms of cutting my hair, eventually I'll upgrade my equipment and I'll get some really amazing clippers like the Andy's T-liner. I've seen that on many American hair barber videos, and I'll use some more high quality wool clippers, WAHL that is. It's all coming together, and it makes me think, me doing this has made me think that the future's bright. It's very bright. I don't know how bright, but it's bright, especially with that personal training update 4 that's going to come out. It's bright. But anyway, I don't think I really have much else to say other than to keep going, put my head down for another 3 months, like how I'm doing now, by working on improving my habits rather than just following goals and just wanting things, actually working on doing what I want to do. Just put my head down for another 3 months, see where it gets me. It's probably going to be a lot further than I probably would ever be able to think right now. Like within 3 to 4 months time, I would have passed my test and become a qualified gym instructor, not personal trainer, but gym instructor, and then being on the way to having that personal training qualifications and more the PT qualifications, and then the yoga instructor qualifications. And when I'm doing these, I'd be under Isaac's wing and working there. Oh, by the end of the year, things would have been, I think right now, even it's game over right now, because like I'm figuring out what I need to do that's actually gonna help me improve myself or improve my life big time, such as precursors like the kitchen, like putting healthy foods down in the kitchen, making it easier that way. Oh, it's game over right now. It's only a matter of time until my my efforts compound and they start showing so much that I can't hide it. I will see, you will see, and everyone else will see around me in my personal life that I've made progress big time. I'm not trying to prove a point to any like family or anything like that, excluding my mum, who's told me so many times that I'm not doing anything. But I'm not gonna tell her that. Sorry, that just one hair there on the screen. But anyway, I mean, I certainly am doing a lot. I'm doing a lot. I'm not doing nothing. Otherwise, how would I have got here? I'm just saying that based off how she feels. Dad probably could be saying the same thing as well, based on how he feels. But it doesn't matter. I'll go through the parenting course I've got, listen to that a lot more, and learn from that course a lot more than I've done, and compare it to my life and see if I actually think it's what it's saying is true and valuable to me. But anyway, that's a topic for another video. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something valuable, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. You just got to keep going. Even though there aren't many people viewing right now, you just have to keep going. Like, this is exactly what self-improvement is, but this isn't what's valued short term. It's gonna be what's valued long term, because people are gonna see, oh my gosh, you've done all of this. Like when I'm flying planes and helicopters and that, oh my gosh, you've done all of this. But yeah, you lot will see. You'll see. There's no music in that, like one of those transformations in that. I'll just put my phone on charge, because it's got it just had a 10% battery warning a while ago. There's no music or anything like that. Like, oh my god, to build up suspense and that. No, this is more like a Saints Row 2 cutscene, where there might sometimes be music in the background, as there has been in one video in particular. I forgot what it's called and when it was, but hey, you might hear music sometimes in the background, but you're not going to hear music from me because of what I've added to the video and that. No, I'm not adding music into the video. This is reality. This is real life. Some people might not be able to handle it, but they'll see. It's not really my business, but they'll see. This thing isn't for the faint of hearts. But anyway, yeah, I'm gone. I'll see you lot later. Bye.